Hi guys, welcome to my vlog. I'm back with a vlog on the World Cup. A few of the teams have announced their 23-man squads, major players right now being Argentina, Belgium, and Spain. The biggest of the biggest, the teams who are touted to win the World Cup, all three of them have announced their 23-man squads, and some big names are missing. Well, for Argentina, all the big names are there. Well, Mauro Icardi, who I thought would be selected in the 23-man squad, has been ruled out of the squad sadly. Then the like of Sergio Romero has just been taken out of the World Cup squad because of injury to his knee. That's a major miss for Argentina. He's been the highest capped goalkeeper for the team in their entire history with 83 caps, and I, for one, was looking forward to Sergio Romero being in the national squad for Argentina. Reason being, I support Manchester United. I have been a lifetime supporter of Manchester United, and I have loved seeing Sergio Romero be a Manchester United goalkeeper and keeping between the poles for Manchester United. And I like his goalkeeping as well. And I, it's saddening to see a goalkeeper in the prime of his career not being able to take part in the World Cup. He has had his problems throughout the later part of this season for Manchester United as well, and seeing that he's going to have to go through knee surgery right now just before the World Cup is really sad to watch. Just like it's been sad to watch Dani Alves miss for Brazil. But other than Mauro Icardi, who's been a top goal scorer in Italy this season, and Sergio Romero, who's had to miss due to injury, all the other big players are going to participate for Argentina, the likes of Aguero's, Dybalas, Messi, Mascherano, Otamendi, Rojo, even Willy Caballero, who is apt substitute for Romero. He is eccentric in his goalkeeping, but he is capable goalkeeper for Argentina. Moving on to the Belgium national squad, all the big names from the Euro Championships and the upcoming talents have also been selected for the Belgium national team. But the biggest shocker is the exclusion of Rajdhan Nainggolan. Rajdhan Nainggolan has been the epicenter of everything that Roma has done this season and has been a mainstay in the Roma team for a number of years and is a terrific midfielder for club and country throughout the years. And it's a complete shock that Roberto Martinez hasn't selected him in the Belgium national squad. It might be due to his character and Martinez wanting to have a team environment. Nangolan looks like the sort of person who has a strong character and can upset a team rhythm, but that doesn't discount for the great player that he is. Except for him, the likes of Fellaini, who hasn't played much this season, and many other players, Benteke, who is out of form, Batshuayi, who's had an indifferent season, as well as a few other players throughout the midfield defense, the likes of Eden Hazard and De Bruyne are always there, Carrasco's there. In defense, they have Vertonghen, Alderweireld, who's had an injury-laden season, Vincent Company, as well as some newcomer wing backs, and obviously Thibaut Courtois. Considering the team that I'm naming right now, team which has been quite successful in the European Championships, it's been a shock that Rajdhan Nainggolan isn't going to be playing for Belgium. They have apt players to replace him in Moussa Dembele and Marouane Fellaini, maybe if he starts, but I think Nainggolan is a level above these two players. Roberto Martinez has his reasons, and we are not going to be able to see another great player playing in this World Cup, sadly. Now for Spain, some big names have been left out of the squad. The Chelsea trio has been much talked about, the likes of Fabregas, Morata, and Marcos Alonso. But Marcos Alonso has been the biggest shocker for me, considering the great season he's had personally. Morata and Fabregas have had an indifferent season, but Alonso has had a great season personally, and leaving him out is a shocker. But is it really anything that the Spain coach does? Can't be a shocker given the extensive number of players who can fit into the Spanish national squad. It's similar to the France national squad. Whoever you name, you're gonna have to not name someone else, and it's gonna be gonna upset a lot of people. But it's just a problem. You have to have two national teams for France and Spain if all the people have to be pleased. You know, just the sheer number of players that are coming through these countries. But yeah, we love to see Fabregas as well as Morata in this plane to Russia, but they're not going to be there. Youngsters, the likes of Asensio, Isco, a few others, and Aspas as well. He's not a youngster anymore, but still. Diego Costa can be the front line and they don't have to fall back to a false nine. There's the experience of Iniesta, Silva, and Sergio Busquets in midfield. There are going to be a lot of young players. The likes of Thiago is going to be the main man pulling the strings in this World Cup for Spain. So it's a complete national team. The defense is the perfect defense with PK, Ramos, Alba, and Carvajal on the right. And yeah, there's no places to fill in this national squad. And given all the conditions at this World Cup and all the different squads and the strengths that participating in the World Cup, Spain's national squad is going to be one of the ones to beat come June. A few of the other teams have not announced their World Cup squads yet, Germany being the prominent one. I'm going to wait till they announce the squad, and then I'm going to do, as I said, with the predictions for the World Cup in the month of June. Also, I'm going to predict scenarios where a few of the teams are going to play a match-up against one another. Obvious ones being the England match-up against Belgium, also Portuguese matchups in the group stages against Spain. And these matchups are going to keep all of us in good stead as to predicting which teams are going to be in the last stage of the competition. For me, it's going to be Belgium and Spain, but still, let's see and find out more. It could be Messi's World Cup as well. But one thing this World Cup shouldn't be is like the World Cup from 4 years ago. Also, it shouldn't be like the European Championships from 2 years ago. If you can't remember what I'm talking about, revisit the World Cup and European Championships matches from 4 and 2 years ago respectively, and you'll see that most of those results have been either 0-0, 1-0 or 2-1, with most of those matches being extremely boring and excruciating to watch. Yes, there have been some matches where teams have dominated the best and the biggest match being Germany versus Brazil, where Germany thrashed Brazil 7-1. And there have been a few other matches similar to that as well. Belgium had won a few matches 4-0 in the European Championships. But all things put aside, most of the matches I've watched in these tournaments have been cagey and a game of chess, like a match of Mourinho versus Conte, if you will. But given the superior amount of talent on show in this World Cup, and many players being in the prime of their lives and set to make a mark on this tournament, I wouldn't want these matches to be a game of chess and close affairs. And even if they are close affairs, I'd like to see them being some exciting matches with teams attacking each other, similar to the matches being played out last couple of years in the Champions League, where teams have attacked, defensives have come into question for faulty defense, but it's not actually the defense's fault. It's the quality of attack that's risen, and some players who have been able to cut through defenses, break through defenses, which has led to these exciting matches in the Champions League especially. And such matches are the ones which are exciting to watch. Yes, not all matches are going to be 6-3, 7-1 and all that, but even if they are 2-1 or something like that, I'd much more like to see teams attacking and being more adventurous with their play. Yes, and the teams do have the talent to make those plays, especially the likes of Brazil with the amount of attacking midfielders, even England, Belgium, Spain, Germany, you name the team, and they have the players to attack the ball. Even teams like Egypt or even Senegal have players like Sane and Mo Salah to do the attacking for them. Yes, they're not going to be the ones attacking in the World Cup, but yes, they can make for some exciting counter-attacking plays and make the World Cup and its matches more exciting. And not worrying about getting through the group stage as much as making a mark on the World Cup, putting their stamp on the World Cup, and being part of a match that people remember after many years. Yes, people remember the Netherlands versus Spain World Cup final. People remember the Germany versus Brazil match. Similarly, people remember Iceland versus England from the European Championships. You know, it wasn't a big match where scoreline was a huge one. Yeah, Iceland scored 2 goals, but it was all about the counter-attacking play and the strong defense and the excitement of the match, which stood out from the rest of the matches. So maybe not the adventurous play of the big national squads in this FIFA World Cup, but the play of the teams playing them, especially in the group stage, will decide the style of play in the matches to come in this World Cup in Russia. Yes, because the big national squads will play in a set pattern, go into a set pattern, and be there, make their short passing movements, the short triangles and the formations, and look to break through the small teams, especially when they have a wall of defense in front of them. But if the small teams play on the counter attack, as I hope the likes of Egypt will, given that they have Mo Salah, and be more adventurous in their play rather than putting up a wall of defense, it will make for more exciting games in the World Cup in Russia come June. Now, before I conclude this vlog, another announcement I want to make is Vivo, who's the smartphone ambassador for the next 2 World Cups, has announced its limited edition smartphone V9 for the World Cup in Russia next month. And considering the vast scale of the World Cup and its reach in 192 countries, Vivo is sure to gain from such a big sponsorship deal. That's it from this vlog, and as and when the announcements keep on coming, I'll be updating you guys on the vlogs and the teams to come for this World Cup. And as and when the moment all the teams are announced, I'm going to start with the vlogs on the different formations and the matchups for the World Cup in Russia. It's going to be a great World Cup. Stick around for more.